Hi guys, it's John. Here we sit, December 31st, 2019, as we head into a new year. It's hard to believe, as the cliche goes, time flies. And I resolved this coming year to send out a video to you all from time to time. If you're receiving this video, it's because you're somebody who's really important to me. You're either a family member, or you're a good friend, or you're a coaching client. And I just wanted to share a few things with you in this video as we head into the new year. And the first one is this: let's not make any New Year's resolutions. The root word of the word resolution is resolve. And most people don't resolve to do anything at all except, wish that something is going to happen. If we're going to do anything, let's set some goals. Now, I worked all day yesterday on my business plan. Here it is. I hope you can see that there in the camera. In fact, Karen came into the office and said, when are you going to be finished? And I told her the story about Michelangelo when he was painting the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. The Pope kept coming in and saying, when are you going to be finished? When are you going to be finished? And finally, Michelangelo said to him, I'll be finished when I'm done. So that's kind of what I said to Karen. And if you know Karen, it didn't go over really well, but oh well. So let's resolve to set some goals. Let's not make resolutions, but let's set some goals, and let's make sure that they're achievable. Let's be in that Goldilocks zone, guys, because otherwise we set ourselves up to fail. And I say the same thing to myself, right? So let's set some goals, and let's write them down, and let's be serious about it. It doesn't have to be a ton of goals. It doesn't have to be a binder like I have, but let's set some goals. The second thing that I want to share with you all is something that many of you have heard me share already, and that is, let's ask ourselves a really great question as we head into this new year. And that question is, what one thing, if I get my arms around it, if I can get to the other side of it, if I can achieve it, will have the biggest positive impact on every area of my life? And I've talked with many of you about this, and for me, it's the fact that I was injured for most of 2019, athletic injuries. And it wasn't bad luck, it was bad judgment on my part, because if I'm going to be really transparent, which is the only way I know how to be, is that I refuse to accept the fact that I'm getting older and that I can't do the same things with as much vigor as I could even a year or two ago. And so as a result of this denial, I kept, pushing it at the gym and getting more and more injured. So for me, it's getting my arms around this acceptance that I need to turn down the volume if I want to remain healthy and not injured. So what's the one thing? And the third and final piece of this is that as we head into the new year, let's avoid the temptation to engage in what Abraham Maslow used to call deficiency motivation, meaning there's something wrong with us, right? And we've got to fix what's wrong. What we end up doing when we engage in deficiency motivation is we're focused on what we don't want. Something's wrong with me. I've got to fix it. Let's not do that, guys. And I'm talking to me as much as I'm sharing with you all. Let's think about what it is that we want and focus on it rather than what we don't want. There's nothing wrong with any of us. We just need to be focused on what we want, and we'll become the kind of person that we want to be. If you're a client of mine, the saying goes, work harder on yourself than you do on your business, and your business will be great. So that's my New Year's message for you all. 3 things, and I'm speaking to me as well. The first one is set some solid goals. Let's stay away from resolutions. Number 2 is think about that one thing that's going to make all the difference. And number 3 is let's avoid the temptation to engage in deficiency motivation, and let's focus on what we do want. I want to thank you all, and I don't want to get choked up here, but you've made a big difference in my life, a big impact, and I'm deeply grateful to each and every one of you. So Happy New Year. We'll see you in 2020, and as I always say in my Power Shot videos, in the meantime, get out there, chop wood, carry water, and do it like you mean it. God bless you all.